The Great Hall of the Galactic Council was vast and shining. Hundreds of species from all over the galaxy had gathered. The air was thick with tension. For months, the leaders had tried to find peace. But today, it all seemed to fall apart. Earth's delegation stood at the front. Commander Mira, the leader of Earth's diplomats, was calm. Her face showed no fear. Her eyes were sharp and full of quiet strength. Around her, Earth's ambassadors whispered to each other, their faces tight with worry. The alien leaders spoke, loudly and angrily. They did not want to listen. Many blamed Earth for problems in the galaxy. They said Earth was growing too strong and dangerous. Some threatened war if Earth did not give up its space colonies. Commander Mira took a deep breath and stepped forward. Her voice was clear and strong. "We came here for peace. We came to talk. But if you only want war, Earth will not back down," she said. A tall, blue-skinned alien with glowing eyes shouted back, "Your people think they are better than us. You will pay for your arrogance." The hall grew louder. Voices shouted over each other, insults flew like weapons. The council's chair tried to calm everyone, but it was no use. Commander Mira looked around. She saw fear, anger, and hatred in the eyes of many species. She knew this was not just about words. It was about power. The galaxy was changing, and Earth was at the center of it. Suddenly, the chair slammed a large hammer down. Silence fell. "Enough," the chair said. "This meeting will end. Diplomacy has failed." Mira felt her heart tighten. This was the moment she had feared. The hope for peace was gone. She turned to her team and spoke quietly. "Prepare for what comes next. The galaxy has made its choice." Outside the hall, reporters and citizens waited for news. Many feared war. Others hoped for a miracle. Back on Earth, the government called an emergency meeting. Scientists, soldiers, and leaders gathered in secret. They spoke in low voices. The galaxy's future was uncertain. Commander Mira stood by a large screen showing the planets of the galaxy. She pointed to one. "That is Zarnok," she said. "They led the attacks on our colonies. They must be stopped." Her second-in-command, Lieutenant Hale, nodded. "We have been preparing. Our forces are ready." Mira's eyes did not leave the screen. This is not just a battle for land. It is a battle for survival. In the next days, Earth's military bases became busy like never before. Soldiers trained harder, new weapons were tested. The whole planet held its breath. But Mira knew the real fight had not started yet. The galaxy was watching. The aliens waited to see what Earth would do. One night, Mira walked alone to the top of a tall tower. She looked up at the stars. So many worlds, so many lives, and soon war might reach them all. She whispered to herself, "We must be strong, for Earth, for peace. But if war comes, we will fight." The silence of space felt heavy. The galaxy was at a crossroads. Diplomacy was over. The next move was Earth's, and whatever that move was, every species would fear it. After the failed Galactic Council meeting, Earth grew quiet but busy. The world's leaders knew something big was coming. Diplomacy was gone, and war was near. "Commander." Mira did not waste time. She went to Earth's secret military base called Fort Titan. The base was hidden deep under the mountains, far away from cities and prying eyes. Inside Fort Titan, soldiers trained day and night. They were the best of the best. These soldiers were called the Earth Elite. They had the latest weapons and toughest armor. Their skills were sharper than ever before. Mira walked through the training halls. She watched soldiers run obstacle courses, shoot targets, and practice hand-to-hand combat. Their faces showed focus and strength. They knew what was coming. One soldier, Sergeant Jax, caught her attention. He was fast and smart, a natural leader. Mira smiled slightly. "Jax, prepare your squad. I have a mission for you soon." "She," said. Jax nodded. "Yes, Commander. We won't fail." Mira moved to a secret room deep inside the base. This room held Earth's newest weapons. Scientists worked quietly on devices that no one outside the base knew about. She looked at a large screen. It showed a new kind of spaceship, faster and stronger than any other in the galaxy. "Our new fighters will change the game," said Dr. Lena, the lead scientist. Mira studied the designs carefully. "Will they be ready in time?" Dr. Lena nodded. "We have pushed the limits. The first ships are ready for testing." The commander felt hope grow inside her. Earth had been preparing for this moment for years. While others argued and threatened, Earth had built strength in silence. Outside the base, news spread that Earth was strengthening its defenses. Some alien leaders laughed, thinking Earth was weak. They did not know the truth. Mira's team also worked on another secret plan, a new weapon called the Shadow Pulse. This weapon could disable enemy ships without destroying them. It was silent and deadly. "We don't want to destroy the galaxy," Mira explained to her officers. "We want to end this war quickly and show Earth's power." But not everyone agreed. Some military leaders wanted total destruction. Mira's voice was firm. "We fight with honor. This weapon will protect lives and send a message." As days passed, Earth's soldiers grew stronger. They trained in space battles, ground combat, and survival skills. No one doubted the war was coming. At night, Mira held secret meetings with her closest advisors. They planned strikes, defenses, possible peace talks if the enemy changed their minds. One night, Mira received a message from an unknown source. "Diplomacy is over. The galaxy watches you," it said. Mira felt the weight of her duty more than ever. She looked at the stars and whispered, "Earth is ready. Let them come." The galaxy was about to change forever. The silence before the storm was thick. Earth's forces waited, watching the stars. The galaxy held its breath. Commander Mira stood on the command bridge of the flagship Valor, her eyes fixed on the glowing screens. Reports from scouts came in fast. Alien fleets were moving, some toward Earth's colonies, others to hidden bases. Suddenly, the alarms blared. "Enemy fleet detected, approaching the outpost on Titan 9. The communications officer shouted. Mira's heart raced, but her voice stayed calm. "All units prepare for battle. This is the first strike. We must protect our people." The outpost on Titan 9 was a small colony far from Earth but important for resources. It was vulnerable. Mira gave the order to launch the new Shadow Pulse fighters. These sleek ships flew fast and were hard to detect. The alien ships moved like a swarm of dark shadows. Their weapons glowed red, ready to destroy. But Earth's fighters were faster. The battle began. In space, lasers flashed, explosions lit the black sky. The alien ships fired missiles, but Earth's fighters dodged with skill. Jax led his squad with sharp commands. "Target the lead ship. Use the Shadow Pulse now." A soft pulse of energy shot out from Earth's ships. It hit the enemy fleet, and their weapons suddenly stopped. The enemy ships floated, powerless. The aliens were shocked. They tried to restart their weapons, but nothing worked. "Keep the pressure on. Don't let them recover," Mira ordered. Earth's ships moved in. They captured several enemy vessels without destruction. It was a clear message. Earth was powerful, but chose control over destruction. Back on the ground, soldiers at Titan 9 prepared for a possible attack. But the enemy ships, confused and powerless, retreated. Mira watched the battle from the command bridge. A small smile appeared on her lips. Earth had won the first fight, but she knew this was only the beginning. A voice crackled over the radio. "Commander, we intercepted a message from the enemy's leader. They vow revenge." Mira's eyes darkened. "Then we must be ready. The galaxy will tremble." The victory was sweet, but the war had just begun. The victory at Titan 9 was just the start. Earth's leaders knew the enemy would not stay quiet for long. They were angry and ready to strike back. Commander Mira stood in the war room. The large screen showed a map of the galaxy, marked with enemy movements. "Enemy fleets are gathering near the outer colonies," said her officer, Lieutenant Kai. "They are preparing a massive attack." Mira's face was serious. "We warned them. Now they want to test Earth's strength." On the other side of the galaxy, the enemy's leader, General Zarthul, paced in his dark command hall. His eyes burned with hatred. "Earth dares to fight us," he growled. "We will show them the price of war." He ordered his fleets to move quickly. Their goal, A surprise attack on Earth's closest colony, Nova Prime. Back on Earth, Mira prepared her forces. "We must protect Nova Prime at all costs," she said. "This is where we make our stand." The soldiers trained harder. New recruits. Learned quickly. Inspired by the recent victory. They knew the coming battle would decide the fate of their home. Days passed. Tension grew. Suddenly, alarms screamed across Nova Prime. Enemy fleet detected. Incoming in 5 minutes. The sky filled with alien ships, dark and terrifying. Mira watched from the command center, her heart pounding. "All units defend the colony," she commanded. Earth's fighters launched again. This time the battle was fiercer. The aliens fought, with rage, determined to break Earth's defenses. Explosions rocked the skies. Buildings on Nova Prime shook. Civilians ran for safety. Jax led his squad through the chaos. "Hold the line! Don't let them through!" The enemy's new weapons were strong. Many Earth fighters fell, but Earth soldiers fought harder. They used every skill, every weapon. Mira stayed calm, directing the defense with sharp orders. At the last moment, Earth's new Shadow Pulse weapon activated. It spread like a wave, disabling enemy ships again. The alien fleet faltered. "General." Zarthul's voice echoed in the command hall, furious. "Retreat! We will not lose this war!" The enemy pulled back, but their threat remained. Earth had won again, but the cost was high. Mira looked at the damaged colony and whispered, "This war will test us all, but Earth will not fall." The galaxy watched, waiting for what would come next. The attack on Nova Prime left deep scars. Buildings were ruined, fires burned, and many lives were lost. But the people did not give up. Commander Mira stood on the colony's bridge, looking at the destruction. Her eyes were filled with pain, but also with hope. "We will rebuild," she said firmly. "Nova Prime will rise again stronger than before." The colonists worked day and night. Engineers fixed power lines. Soldiers cleared debris. Doctors cared for the wounded. Mira visited the hospital. She saw families reunited and children smiling again. It gave her strength. Meanwhile, Earth scientists worked in secret. They developed new technology, weapons, and defenses to prepare for the next battle. Jax trained new pilots. "We must be ready. The enemy will come back," he told them. The pilots listened carefully, knowing the future depended on them. Back in the enemy's territory, General Zarthul was furious. His plan had failed twice, but he was not ready to quit. "We will strike where they least expect it," he said. "We will make Earth pay." But Earth's leaders had a plan too, a surprise that would turn the war around. Mira gathered her commanders. "We will take the fight to them. We will show them Earth's power." The soldiers cheered, ready for the next mission. As Earth prepared to strike back, the galaxy waited with bated breath. The war was far from over, but Earth's spirit burned bright. The future was uncertain, but one thing was clear. Earth would never surrender. Earth scientists worked day and night inside a hidden laboratory deep beneath the surface. The air was thick with tension and hope. Commander Mira visited the lab. She watched as the engineers carefully assembled a new weapon, one unlike anything the galaxy had ever seen. "This is our secret weapon," said Dr. Hayes, the lead scientist. "It's designed to stop the enemy's ships instantly. One strike and they lose all power." Mira nodded. "When will it be ready?" "Soon," Dr. Hayes replied. "Just a few more tests." Meanwhile, the enemy was not waiting. General Zarthul sent spies and scouts closer to Earth's territory. He wanted to find and destroy the weapon before it could be used. Mira knew time was short. "We must act fast. The enemy will strike if they learn about this." The soldiers trained with new urgency. Jax tested the new fighters that would carry the weapon into battle. Finally, the day came. Earth's fleet moved silently through space, hidden by advanced cloaking technology. Their target, the enemy's main base deep inside a hostile system. Mira gave the order. "Prepare to fire the secret weapon. This is our chance to end the war." As Earth's ships approached, the weapon powered up. A bright pulse of energy shot out, hitting the enemy fleet like lightning. Enemy ships froze. Their weapons died. They drifted, powerless. The galaxy watched in shock. The secret weapon worked, but General Zarthul was not finished. "This is not over," he growled. "Earth will pay." Mira smiled calmly. "We are ready for whatever comes." Earth had turned the tide. The war was far from over, but hope was alive. The secret weapon had shaken the enemy, but the war was not over yet. General Zarthul was furious and desperate. He gathered his remaining forces for one last massive attack on Earth itself. Commander Mira stood on the bridge of Earth's flagship, watching the stars. The enemy fleet was huge, thousands of ships moving fast toward Earth. "This is it," Mira said quietly. "The final battle." The Earth defenders prepared. Soldiers checked their weapons. Pilots climbed into their fighters. Engineers made last repairs. Mira spoke to her crew. "We fight for our homes, our families, and our future. We will not let fear win." The enemy arrived, filling the sky with dark ships. The battle began. Explosions lit the stars. Lasers cut through space. Earth's fighters darted between enemy ships, striking hard. Jax flew his fighter with skill and courage. He led the charge against the enemy's flagship. Mira stayed calm in the command center. She gave clear orders, keeping the fleet coordinated. The enemy fought fiercely, but Earth's new weapons and spirit were stronger. Slowly, the enemy fleet began to break apart. Jax's fighter fired the final shot, destroying the enemy flagship. General Zarthul's voice crackled over the comms. "This is not over, Earth. We will return," Mira replied firmly. "Then we will be ready." The galaxy watched as Earth stood tall and victorious. Peace was not easy, but Earth had shown its power and courage. The war was over, for now. Mira looked out at the stars, knowing Earth's true strength was not just weapons but the heart of its people.